everybody. On this beautiful sunny day, I'm here in Vienna and I'm going to check out Schloss Schonbrunn, one of the most beautiful castles in Austria. Let's check it out. Hi and welcome to Vienna, the city of music, cultural and imperial sites, Austria's amazing capital. Today I'm going to explore Schloss Schonbrunn, the Schönbrunn Palace and summer residence of the Habsburg's imperial dynasty. And it's worth seeing. You definitely don't want to miss coming here when you're in Vienna. Let's check it out. Schönbrunn Palace is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and Austria's most visited tourist attraction. It's a marvel of Baroque architecture and garden design, and it's one of the most important architectural, cultural and historic monuments of the country. The place is huge and seems to borrow some design elements from the Versailles Palace in Paris. The entire palace has a whopping 1,441 rooms, but only 40 of them are open to visit. Those, however, give you a great sense of what the Habsburgers lived like. The history of the palace and its vast gardens spans over 300 years and has seen quite a few changes over the years. But it's not only the palace building that is noteworthy, it's also the beautifully tended geometrical gardens around it. In this video, I'm going to show you the best places in and around the palace, starting with a tour inside. Unfortunately, it's not allowed to take photos inside, except for 1 or 2 rooms, so I'll be limiting myself to those. But the other ones are definitely also worth seeing when you're here. You can take a guided tour, but I'd recommend the audio guides, which are available in 16 languages. Plan around 45 minutes for the tour, and make sure you come in time for your tour slot, as the ticket cannot be transferred to another slot if you're late. Note that the Schönbrunn Palace is fully wheelchair accessible and offers very clean public restrooms. If you're into souvenirs or want to learn more about the Habsburgs or Sissi, check out the museum shop at the end of the tour. Otherwise, head straight to the garden. The entrance to the palace garden is free, and you can visit them even if you don't do a palace tour. I, however, got the classic pass for €28.50, about $35, which included the Crown Prince Garden, the Orangery, the Maze Garden, and a rooftop visit to the Gloriette, all which are great fun to visit too. My garden tour starts at the Crown Prince Garden with its beautiful flower beds, citrus trees, and the shaded walkway and the arched pergola, which leads to an elevated viewing platform that offers great views over the west side of the garden. From the Crown Prince Garden, enter the main palace garden and walk along the shaded pathways, passing one of the two Naiad-themed fountains. From there, you can already see the Roman ruin that was built in 1778, so it's actually an 18th century romanticized artificial Roman ruin. The ruin is a reference to the Habsburgs seeing themselves as the legitimate successors to the ancient Roman Empire. From the ruin, take a right towards the center axis of the palace gardens. From here, you can get a great view of the palace on the Schönbrunn hill with the Neptune's fountain and the Gloriette in the background, but more on that later. Let's head over to the Palmen House on the eastern side of the park. The Palmen House is a large greenhouse featuring plants from around the world. It opened in 1882 and is still among the largest botanical exhibits of its kind in the world, with around 4,500 plant species being on display. Let's walk back to the central section of the palatial gardens to the maze garden. The maze garden presents 4 different kinds of labyrinths, which are definitely fun to walk through and get lost in. Make sure you make that part of your ticket as well. Because that's really fun. There are several labyrinths, and these things were the original labyrinths that were there before. So I guess the Austrian emperors like to have fun in these. And I'm already lost here. From one of the mazes, you can climb a structure that provides a great elevated view of the mazes. The mazes were laid out in 1720, abandoned in 1898, and rebuilt after original plans in 1999. Exiting the maze, you will find the entrance to the zoo at your right. The zoo requires an extra ticket and I didn't go in, but if you're a fan of zoos, this one may be worth visiting, as it's considered to be the world's oldest zoo, originally founded as the Habsburg's private zoo in 1752. Now we're standing smack in the center of the palace gardens at Neptune's fountain, which in itself offers some spectacular views. It was commissioned by Maria Theresia in the 1770s. Walk behind the fountain and you can take pictures through an artificial grotto opening which offers perspectives through the water onto the palace. The Neptune theme is another not so subtle reference to the Habsburgs' view of the world, in which Neptune dominating the waters being a symbol for them controlling the destiny of the nation. Let's head to another highlight of the visit, up to the Gloriette. The zigzag walk up the hill is quite nice and offers great views. I'm now on my way up to the Gloriette, which is situated on a hill, and it's a viewing platform that was built by the Habsburgers, which supposedly gives you a very nice view of the palace and of all of Vienna. Let's check it out. As a more recent addition to the park, you get to see solar operated lawn mowing robots that cut the grass on a continuous basis. So I made my way up the hill and check that out. Isn't that cool? So beautiful. And now wait for this. Look at this view. You really get a view of all of Vienna here. The Gloriette offers the best views of the palatial gardens and really all over Vienna. The structure consists of a central arch and two arcaded wings with semicircular arches. The central section is crowned with an imperial eagle perching on a globe and surrounded by trophies. The Gloriette used to be an imperial dining hall and nowadays houses a small cafe which offers great snacks and an amazing atmosphere. Check out their yummy Kaiserschmarrn, the sweet Austrian pancakes, when you're there. Head up on the roof, which can be accessed via a stairway and offers really the best views of Vienna. How much time should you factor in for your visit? All in all, the full visit of the Schönbrunn Palace and gardens should take you at least half a day. If you're also visiting the zoo, the Desert House and Palmen House, you may want to add another 2 hours to that. The park is open daily from 6:30 AM to 5:30 PM, while the palace is open from 9:30 AM to 5 PM. But beware that Schönbrunn is one of Vienna's most popular attractions, and the lines there can get super long. So book early and come early to get most out of your visit. Check out their website for more info on latest pricing and opening hours at www.schonbrunn.at. How do you get to Schönbrunn? Schönbrunn Palace is located a bit outside of Vienna center, but can easily be accessed via public transport. The U4 metro line has a stop at Schönbrunn. Tram lines 10 and 60 also stop at the palace, and bus line 10A presents another option to get there. If you come by car, you will also find ample parking in a dedicated parking lot, but it might be quite pricey. You can also walk there, but that will take you about 40 minutes from Vienna city center. I hope you found this Austria Travel video on Schönbrunn Palace in Vienna useful, and if you did, please give it a like down below and share your feedback in the comment section. Also check out my other videos in Vienna and the many beautiful places in and around Salzburg and Alpine Upper Austria. And if you have not done so yet, Please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to get updates on my weekly new travel videos on beautiful Austria and many other amazing travel destinations. Have a good day. Bye-bye.